Imagine the novel sensation of trying to determine whether the smiling, courteous humanoid behind the airline ticket counter is a pretty girl or a transistorized robot.
Your flight 21 to Dallas has been confirmed. Departure 2...
Well, it's interesting because that's already being, right, the service industry, that's the one that's being first phased out. And they started with, you know, you go to Kroger, right? Remember, you used to have checkout lanes. Remember, we had a beautiful slow boy that would check me out at Kroger. I don't mean check me out like look at my butt. I'm talking about check me out in the checkout lane. We had a beautiful slow boy who was good at what he did. And now he got replaced by that stupid self-checkout robot voice woman, right? Welcome to Kroger. Please insert your card. We appreciate... No, you don't. You don't appreciate my business. You part of Skynet. You want me dead. And I tell her that every time I'm in there to her face. That Down syndrome boy was better than you. That checked me out. And now I got to deal with a damn bitch bot voice, which I know is reconnaissance for Skynet wants me dead. Anyway, point being is that it's going to evolve from that. Now, aren't there McDonald's that have straight up robot order things now? Yeah, the whole service industry will be like that. You won't be dealing with people. That's all going to be replaced. We're in the phase right now where that's rolling out. So what Orson Welles was talking about in 1972, here we are in 2023. It's rolling out 50 years later right now.
Arrival Dallas time 4:36. Boarding gate 17A. Have a nice flight.
Normal animal, an animal which is capable of breeding and reproducing its own kind. While these things have been going on in the mice for quite a while, attempts have also been made and are now being made to do similar things with human eggs, to fertilize them in the test tube and to put them back.
Here we go, test tube babies. Test tube babies, they have an arm on their head. Test tube babies, they're GMO spurgs like you. Test tube babies, they're sterile and they're gay. Test tube babies. Get it? Test tube babies? That's what he's talking about. Like Muppet babies. Muppet babies.
Into mothers, hopefully to lead to the delivery of a normal child. But of course all this raises very real questions.
Pickle punks. Pickle punk babies. Every mad scientist has got to have at least 30 jars of deformed zygotes behind him, right? And you didn't even know they had a name. They're called pickle punks. Pickle punk babies. It's the future of humanity. Are you laughing? You're the one that told me about pickle punks. They're keto, so yeah, I love them. Pickle punk babies are keto, if you're wondering.
Assuming that a child so conceived would be born normal, there are, of course, the legal questions of who the parents would really be.
Why did they pick Norman Bates to do this PSA section of the documentary? Like, maybe that's that. Well, if you remember Norman Bates, it's like he's kind of enigmatic. He's emblematic of where we were going, right? You can't watch Psycho now, because in Psycho, Norman Bates is crazy. Now Norman Bates is normal. Normal Bates. Gil Bates, Norman Bates. And I'm not joking, right? Because if you remember the plot of Psycho, he's also, like, he's Norman Bates, this incel spurg dude, but he's also Mama Bates, right? He identifies as his mom. Who knew that Psycho was literal, dude? The future you're going into is literal Psycho. I don't think it's the Anthony Perkins. It just looks like him.
But as far as I'm concerned, the overriding question is whether we as...
I identify as my mom and you can't stop me. I am my mom. When is somebody? I want to see that. That's the next level. I identify as my mom.